Blizzard's Wake, Chapter 10, Outside Grand Forks. Jesse sat on his bed with his notebook across his legs and his book spread out over the blanket. With pillows propped behind his back, he tackled his homework, beginning with math, saving only a book report till Sunday. The small record player beside his bed was playing Chattanooga Choo Choo. He usually did his homework at the dining room table besides Kate, but she decided to start Mother's project tonight. It was scattered all over the dining room table. Jesse didn't want to get in her way, especially when she seemed so interested in something. He supposed that Mother's death had been harder on Kate because so much of Mom's work fell on her now. Jesse did his share, but he had the lawn to mow in the summer and the leaves to rake in the fall, wood boxes to fill and snow to shovel in winter. And although all through the year he helped his dad deliver medicine to any of the patients who were shut-ins and couldn't get it themselves. Though Dad had Mrs. Carpenter come in once a week to cook a few meals and leave them in the icebox, and Miss Kolstad to do the washing, Kate still had much of the cooking and cleaning to do herself, and there always seemed to be a sore place festering somewhere inside of her. Sadness or anger, or both mixed together. His own sadness came and went, and there were times it seemed to corner him and grab him and shake him by the shoulders. But then it moved on, and Jesse moved on, while Kate just seemed to be treading water. Chattanooga Choo Choo was followed by Woodpecker Song, Jesse's favorite, and after he listened to that, he padded down to the kitchen around 10:30 for a bowl of Wheaties. As he passed through the dining room, he saw Kate hunched over a large tray on the table. On it sat the delicate, half-finished model of the intricate bridge. She looked up and gave him a rueful smile. "Wow," he said, pausing. "Mother left the hardest part," Kate explained. "All those broom straws have been attached from the floor of the bridge to the main suspension cables. The bridge, strung between a tower at either end, was to have been Anne Sterling's masterpiece. She had designed it and begun the construction as carefully as she might build her own house. Whenever she'd worked on it, the family watched warily from across the room, certain that each added toothpick or broom straw might bring the whole thing spinning down. Yet Anne Sterling's graceful fingers had placed each straw in exactly the right place, with just enough glue to hold it fast. And it was a marvel to all those who studied its progress. Jesse got his cereal, then stood in the doorway, watching, holding the bowl in his hands. "Do you think you can do it?" he asked. "Well, I've attached 2 broom straws to a cable, and so far they seem to be holding," she answered, slowly removing her fingers, almost afraid to breathe. "It looks great," said Jesse. "You've got the fingers for it." "I don't," she complained, spreading both hands on the table. "I've got fingers like cigars. You've got Mother's hands." "I've got her hands, but not her patience," said Jesse. "Couldn't do it in a million years." He had some idea of what this meant to his sister, though, because Jesse had his own agenda. To make the basketball team in both junior and senior high school. He played on a 6th-grade team each day over lunch hour. His teacher had organized it for those long winter days when they couldn't go out for recess, and Jesse proved himself a talented player. He knew how much his mother had enjoyed watching the high school games, so whenever he was up at the foul line, he had his little ritual. He drew a quick, imaginary M on the gym floor, his lucky symbol, before he made the shot. The other boys maintained a respectful silence, some of them knowing about his mother, and some thinking it to be a religious sign. Jesse watched Kate study her mother's diagram, and then carefully attach another broom straw. "Where are you going to keep it when you're done?" he asked. "It should go someplace special." "I was thinking about the cupboard here in the dining room. Behind the glass doors," Kate said. "I'll make room for it, besides Mother's good china." In trying to attach the next straw, Kate's fingers dislodged the one behind it, and she groaned. "Why don't you come to the rink with me tomorrow? Do something fun," Jesse asked. Kate didn't answer for a moment. "No, I really want to get a good start on this," she said firmly, spreading another drop of glue with the applicator. "I'll be listening to the game, though, if the president stops talking in time." He can't talk all night. They'll at least give the scores. But you could always invite some friends here, Kate. Have your own party. She smiled up at him. You worry too much about me, Jessie, but you're a sweetie. No, Jessie protested, hating the word. What I really want is for you to start driving. You could go anywhere you wanted on a Saturday night. And he added, you could drive me around while you're at it. Kate sat back and surveyed her work. And where would that be? Oh, the rink, the high school gym, the soda shop, the movies. His eyes danced mischievously. Or you could just drive me wherever you go. You out with boyfriends, and I'll just sit real quiet in the back seat. This time she laughed out loud. Dream on, she said. Dream on.